Hello, you guys. Welcome to another episode of First Date. My guest today is a comic here. She's local to Austin. She's making a name for herself. She tours with Theo Von. She's been on Kill Tony. You know her. Her name is Cristina Mariani. Give it up. That's all the crowd engagement we get today.
That's okay.
How are you doing?
Hi. Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
So tell me a little bit about yourself and your dating life.
Oh, God, I don't date too much. I feel like I'm always so much happier when I'm by myself.
Okay.
You know?
Do you go on dates?
Well, today I scheduled one because I knew I was going to get ready for this. But
You scheduled one?
well, I was like, if I'm going to go on one, it'll be today because I'm going to get ready. Most of the time I'm too lazy.
Yeah.
And I just like doing other stuff more, like writing and but tonight I have a date, so that might be fun. We'll see.
How do you meet guys?
I used to do the apps for a little bit, and then I met a few of them off of the apps, and I think I'm too weird, if that makes sense. How
are you weird?
Well, we're not just too weird. No, yeah, too weird. I keep hearing them laugh. I'm like, God, I'm fucking this up.
You can't fuck
Your
it up.
shoes are nice.
Thank you. You can't just cut to my shoes, though, because you feel fucking weird. We're a minute and 45 seconds in.
No, your baby bump looks good, too. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You cannot continue to give me compliments, though.
Well, I was giving your baby
a compliment. I'll take it.
Yeah.
So you used to be on the apps.
Yeah, and I met up with a few of the guys from the apps, and I get so bored. They want to get to know me.
Yeah. Normal.
Right, but it's just so boring. I want to be able to banter with someone and just be inappropriate, and they're just like, can't you ever be serious? And it's like, no, not really,
Yeah.
One guy got shot and in college, and he told me, please don't make jokes about that. But
did you?
Yeah. Immediately. And he didn't, but why would you tell me that?
Yeah.
Why would you tell me you got shot if you didn't want me to make jokes about it?
And why would you say, don't do this?
It kind of made me feel like he wanted me to a little bit.
Yeah, it was a low-key kind of...
Yeah, he was dangling a carrot.
Yeah, don't talk about this, but if you want to...
Yeah. No, but that wasn't it, though. He got upset. He
did?
Yeah, he was like, no, this is a really hard time. And I was like, well, you have a really cool scar, at least. Most people have a dumb story behind their scars. You literally got shot. That's
did
cool.
He deserve it?
Did he? Probably. No, I don't.
Why did he get shot?
He was in a shooting on his college campus. So,
just a random shoot, a drive-by?
Yeah, I don't remember exactly the details. Okay. But I think it's just not that I want to be insensitive about him getting shot and going through something so traumatic, because I imagine that's pretty traumatic.
Yeah.
But it's just, I think my gut reaction to feeling uncomfortable is to make a joke about it.
Totally.
Yeah, maybe if you laugh at it, you'll forget the years of therapy. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I have a menu here, so I've got appetizer questions.
Okay.
This is my little dessert menu type thing. So I'm going to ask you a few questions. Pick a number 1 through 10.
Okay. Do you want me to tell you?
Ready? Go.
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What was your senior yearbook quote?
They didn't do that at my school.
I never even made it to my senior year.
Really? What happened?
I went to an alternative school.
What does that mean?
I went to a school where people get shot.
Oh, really?
And get knocked up. And then...
Seems like a normal school.
No. Well, I guess wherever I was... I was homeschooled for most of my life.
Oh, okay. But you're not weird at all. I would never have guessed that you were homeschooled. There's a certain aura about homeschool kids.
It's like more autistic than me.
It's just like they're not very charming, you know?
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they never had to be charming, you know? They don't have to like...
They just have to impress their parents.
Yeah, or just exist, you know? And their parents love them sometimes. But, you know, like people get socialized, they get bullied.
Yeah.
And then it makes them less weird, they know how to deal with...
Social situations?
Yeah, with social...
I was pretty fucking weird right out of homeschooling, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was very awkward.
Oh.
Because I didn't know anyone.
What'd you do to like get better? Asking for a friend.
Oh, I wouldn't say I'm better.
No? I don't know. You got a baby inside you. Somebody was like...
Down to fuck.
Yeah. But then, you know, I guess even if you were awkward, that would have...
Still happened, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Weirder things have happened.
Wait, so you went to an alternative school?
To graduate early.
Oh, okay.
I went to a public school for like 1 year. Mm-hmm. And it was not it for me.
Yeah.
So to get out of school, I went to an alternative school, which was like an accelerated course. But usually you have to do something really fucked up to go to an alternative school. My parents just put me in there.
Oh, really?
So that I could get out of normal school. So I graduated with a GED.
Okay.
Instead of a diploma. Is that what you get in high school? I don't even know. You get like some kind of
a diploma, yeah.
Is it a diploma? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I never got that. I got a GED, and then I was out of school before my senior year. So I never had a senior yearbook quote. Did you?
No, I didn't. I went to also an alternative school, I guess. It was Catholic.
Oh, yeah.
You know, not that. So we didn't get senior yearbook quotes. I don't.
Where are you from?
Stockton, California.
When did you move to Texas?
3 years ago, 3.5 now, I guess.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
So like during the pandemic?
Like right when it was kind of ending, sort of.
Yeah, that's when
And I was like so over California.
Oh, me too. I didn't even know I was going to start doing comedy, honestly. I was in insurance and it went remote. And then I was like, okay, maybe I can just like travel around and just remotely travel. And I knew Austin was, you know, like remotely travel. And what?
Did you want to travel in general or with this
just
job?
travel, like just because insurance is really boring. It was weed insurance, but that didn't make it more exciting.
Weed insurance?
Yeah, so like I insured businesses that were related to marijuana.
Well, that's kind of at least more fun than like a health insurance or something.
I guess, but you still couldn't smoke weed.
Weird.
Yeah, I know.
Double standards.
Yeah.
Who are these people?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
So you quit that and then you started comedy. Mm-hmm. How'd you get into comedy?
Well, actually, I was doing it at the same time for a while. I would have my day job during the day, and then at nighttime I would go and I'd go to open mics and stuff like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then did you pull from real life experiences?
Like for my materials and
Yeah.
stuff? Yeah, for sure. I feel like a lot of my ideas come from me misinterpreting stuff. You know, like I'll just have like a thought and I'm just like, it'd be pretty stupid if somebody thought this. And then I'm like, okay, that's kind of funny.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I find that dating sometimes really helps with material.
Yeah. I think the dates I have been on, I have pulled from that. Or at least there's like something amusing about. There's a guy who asked me out and I thought he was pretty hot. And then, you know, I looked at his Instagram and he beatboxes.
Oh. People still do that?
I guess so.
I feel like with AI, you don't really need to do that anymore.
Yeah, or, you know, just... I don't know. It's just... And, you know, I don't want to, like, shit on people for their passions. Because it's, like, really you get, like, a lot of satisfaction. But I just feel like if you beatbox, you're not beating box. You know? What do you mean?
Was he good at it? Like, could he hold a beat and, like, could he do some cool tongue tricks?
No, I don't know. I mean, I looked at a video, and maybe I'm just like not a connoisseur of beatboxing. I don't think it was good though.
Okay. Well, if you didn't like it, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't. I just put me off a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, if someone's hidden talent was a beatbox move, I'd probably look for the fastest way out of that situation.
Well, I feel like if it was like a cool trick that you could do, that would be cool. You know, like, oh, I can beatbox and you do it, and it's like, oh, that's really cool because I can't. You know.
But what do you use beatboxing for?
Not getting dates. I don't know. I mean, maybe if you're like a musician or I don't know.
It's a weird thing. That's like being able to solve a Rubik's Cube in like 5 seconds. Like how, like that's cool. I can't do it.
Yeah.
But
see, that would be cool. If a guy pulled out a Rubik's Cube at
it was just like
in a day, I'd be into it, I think.
I'd be like, wow, you're really I couldn't think of anything nice to say. You know how they say if you don't think of anything nice to say, don't say it at all?
Yeah.
I usually say it. But in this situation, I feel like I've already used the word autistic twice.
I don't know. I'm into weird stuff like that. I don't know. But I'm also, I feel like a little autistic probably.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm pretty sure my boyfriend's autistic.
Nice.
I think so.
Hot. You know? I live right next to Terry Blacks. He's the owner, right? Your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is he the one who got you pregnant?
He is. Yeah.
I mean,
wouldn't it be weird if he wasn't?
I'm sorry, Lauren. I didn't mean to imply you were a whore.
It's okay. It wouldn't be the first time.
And then you're not.
No, but this time it was from the person I was with.
Oh.
There hasn't been another time though. This conversation is really going in an odd direction.
Wait, you've been pregnant with other men?
That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Which is fine if you have. You know?
I haven't though.
Okay.
Never been pregnant. This is the first time.
Oh, good.
From my boyfriend.
That's awesome. So you've been eating good too? Pregnant?
Well, like what is good? Like healthy or like good food?
Good food.
Good food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. I feel like getting a boyfriend who will feed you. That's
an
autistic guy who will feed you. That's the dream.
But you're so skinny.
Oh, thanks. I just ran a half marathon. So yeah.
When?
When was it? It was earlier this month. I think it was on the 13th.
How far is a half marathon?
It is 13.1 miles.
And you ran
Mm-hmm.
the whole time?
The whole time.
You didn't stop?
Not once. Yeah. I was on my David Goggins shit. The whole time.
Did you have to train?
No, I didn't train. I was running 3 to 6 miles a day before that. But then it's just a mental exercise, you know? And it was freezing. It was 28 degrees outside. And my hands were going numb during it. But I don't know. Afterwards, I was like, I can do anything.
Wow.
Yeah. It made me feel good.
Great.
Thanks.
I could never run
You could totally do
that
it.
far.
Yeah.
I could walk.
Yeah. I mean, that's good. I think you could run too.
When you think of businesses skyrocketing in sales, like Alo, Allbirds, or Skims, you naturally think of amazing products, cool brands, and brilliant marketing. But what's often overlooked is the powerful platform behind these businesses, making selling and shopping seamless. For millions of companies, that platform is Shopify. Nobody does selling better than Shopify. It's home to the #1 checkout in the world. And the not-so-secret secret? Shop Pay, which boosts conversions by up to 50%, meaning fewer carts going abandoned and more sales. If you're serious about growing your business, your commerce platform needs to be ready to sell wherever your customers are, on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Alo and Skims use. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/date, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/date to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/date. This year, there's nothing holding you back from loving your hair again. Hair is so much more than what you see on the surface. It's a reflection of what's happening on the inside. Let Nutrafol target the key root causes of your thinning hair and help you grow stronger, healthier strands from within. Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist-recommended hair growth supplement brand, trusted by over 1.5 million people. I absolutely love Nutrafol because I've used it since before I was pregnant, and it really does help your hair grow thicker and stronger and faster. So start your hair growth journey with Nutrafol. Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month's subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com and enter the promo code DATE. Find out why over 4,500 healthcare professionals and stylists recommend Nutrafol for healthier hair. Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code DATE. That's Nutrafol.com, promo code DATE.
I think as soon as you get the baby out, you know.
Cristina, what's your type?
What's my type? Not great. I guess historically, if I look at all the guys that I've dated, there's a few really good ones, actually. I don't want to say that. I like funny guys. I like guys that make me laugh.
Do you have a physical attribute that you gravitate to?
I don't know. I think
Good hygiene?
good hygiene? No. No, the more homeless they look, the better, actually. Yeah.
Nice teeth?
Really, I'm more of a personality gal, I think.
Does it matter what they look like?
No, it does. I don't like...
Do you like buff guys?
Not super buff, because then I feel like they're stupid.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like...
In good enough shape?
In good enough shape. Like, I guess, like, they're in shape. Like, they take care of themselves. They're not lazy to where they're just letting themselves go. But they're also like, oh, what else do you have going on? Do you also beatbox? No, I'm just kidding. But, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, they do other stuff besides working out.
Yeah.
I feel like if a guy works out too much, it's a red flag.
I do too. I feel like if you do anything too much, sometimes though, it can be a red flag.
Yeah, that's true. Moderation is key.
Do you drink alcohol?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite cocktail?
Espresso martinis.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I was that people who drink espresso martinis remind me of like the kinds of people who had Red Bull vodkas.
Oh yeah, no, but the espresso martini is like the fancy version.
Yeah,
you know,
that's like
it's kind of like how crack is the homeless version of cocaine.
Right. Yeah.
Red Bull vodka is like the homeless version of espresso martinis.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd drink both though.
Yeah, me too. You know, push comes to shove. If all there is that, I'm going to drink it. No way I'm going to be sober, you know?
Do you have any other vices?
No, not really. I smoke weed sometimes, but I don't think that's really a vice.
Yeah, I feel like now everybody smokes weed.
Yeah, it's chill. I don't think it's that bad for you. I don't like smoke cigarettes or vape or anything like that.
Yeah.
I think that's gross.
I can't smoke weed. I mean, for obvious reasons, but...
Is it bad for the baby?
Of course.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What if the baby just gets really chill in the womb?
I don't think it'd be a different effect that would happen on the baby. But yeah, any kind of smoking or drinking is...
It comes out with dreads.
Pretty much. And like an accent. Definitely not my vibe. But if I smoke weed, I shut down.
Oh, okay.
I get really quiet, like in my head. I'm not an extrovert. Mm-hmm. Some people can smoke weed and they're like really funny.
Yeah. I feel like for me, it depends. 2 out of 3 times, I will get a panic attack.
That's a high
But
rate.
okay, but the 33.3% of the time that I don't get a panic attack,
It's worth it.
so worth it. There's this restaurant back home that gave me food poisoning 2 out of the 3 times that I went to it, but it was worth it. I did it every time. I was like, hopefully this time's the time I can just enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just worth it. Some things are worth it.
I'm allergic to pecans.
Oh,
And sometimes
that's nuts.
it's one of my favorite jokes you've said.
Thank you. I like puns.
I do too.
Yeah.
But sometimes at Christmas, I'll have English toffee, which has pecans on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a really severe reaction when I eat them, but it's worth it.
Yeah, I get that. No, it makes sense. It's like
I'm like, whatever. It was so good.
yeah. And then it's like, what you can deal with pain.
Yeah.
It's all in your head.
It only lasts for like a week and a half.
Yeah.
We're going to get into some main course questions now.
What are your biggest turnoffs in a relationship?
Oh, lying. That's my biggest one. That's the one that I realize I can't deal with. I mean, I think everybody hates lying, but for me, it's like, at least be good at it if you're going to do it. You know, don't let me know. Because it bugs me. No, what I mean is, because if I know that you're lying to me and you're not admitting to lying to me, but I know that you're doing it, it drives me crazy because it's so inconsistent and I know that it's happening. So just, I hate that feeling of being uncomfortable. Like, I know you're lying to me. And
It's like insulting.
yeah, it is. It's like, be better at it. If this is what you do, be good at it, you know? Like,
yeah.
It's just, and at least admit to it if I catch you, you know?
For sure.
Don't just make me feel crazy, because I will feel crazy. I don't trust myself, you know? So I'm going to want to believe you. So, yeah, I hate lying. I think that's one of the biggest ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time you were in a serious relationship?
Man, like a year ago now, probably longer than a year. I forget what the timeline was.
How long were you with him?
I think I was with him 6 months, and then like it kept kind of breaking up and kind of like talking still kind of situation, which yeah, I don't think I would ever do that again. I think once you break up the first time, that feeling inside of you that's like, oh, this is wrong. You should always just go with that because it's always right, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. It's like when somebody shows you who they are, that's probably who they are.
Probably.
Yeah. I feel like I like to see the best in people, though. So even if they, like, you know, do stuff that's not really good, I like to be like, oh, well, they're doing this because of their childhood trauma and this has happened and all, you know, but
Sort of optimistic in a way.
yeah, it is kind of optimistic. Delusional, I'd say, which
Yeah.
is, yeah. Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Do you believe, well, do you ever talk to any of your exes?
No.
I don't know how people can be friends with their exes.
Yeah, I don't either. I think it's like maybe they have them there to just in case. That's
Yeah.
what it feels like to me. It's kind of like, but maybe if you have a really good friendship and a really, I don't know. I wouldn't be able to do it.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah, it's like I can have other friends and now
You don't need the ex.
No, because it's like there's a reason that we're exes. There's something that was bad enough that made me not want you as more than a friend, and that's kind of offensive in itself, right? You want a friend that's like, yeah, downgraded again, you know? Like, you went from friend to maybe you'll be my husband to no, actually you're not good enough for that to friend again.
Yeah.
Or even vice versa, like, you know,
Yeah.
them to me too.
I just think it's weird. I think it would be really weird to be friends with exes. I couldn't date anyone that was friends with their exes either, though.
Oh yeah, no, or friends with girls in general. No, I'm kidding. They could be friends with girls. I don't know, actually.
I mean, but why are we friends with girls?
Yeah, that's so true. If I think about all of the friends who I have that are guys, I think they started being my friend because they wanted to, like, they eventually ask you out. And then, you're like, no, you're my friend. So then you're friends. I don't think guys go out of their way to, like, hang out with a girl unless they're trying to initially. They can grow to appreciate you as a person, but at first they don't see you as one.
I feel like in the comedy scene it makes sense more to have friends of, like, the opposite sex because you're constantly around each other.
Right.
So it'd be weird if you were like, oh, you're a guy, I'm not interested in being friends. Like, I have plenty of guy friends in the comedy scene, but I'm not, like, hanging out with them outside of the clubs.
Right. I feel like guy friends are so great. I have, I love my guy friends. But, I think if they would have sex with me.
I'm almost positive they would.
And that's not to take away what good friends they are, because they are, but
they would be better friends in a heartbeat.
They would, they would, I don't think any of them's like, no, our friendship.
There's no way that a guy, if you took your shirt off, a guy would not be like, oh, Cristina, put it back on, please. I don't want to see that. Oh, no, I can't.
We watch football together. Stop.
Yeah.
I don't think, but see, for me, the other way around, I wouldn't be able to, like, that's, if a guy whipped out his penis, that's my guy friend, I wouldn't be like, oh, yay. I'd be like, finally, what is happening?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a double standard, I think. Because I think guys don't see girls as friends. They have guys that they see as equals,
Yeah.
I don't think they see girls as equals. I don't know. I mean, eventually, once they get to know you, they're like, wait a minute, this one has thoughts. Wait, there's something past the tits. But at first, that's not,
Yeah.
Yeah. But I also think that's why guys open up to you emotionally, too, to women, is because they don't respect them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
They would never open up emotionally to another man. Like, what?
That'd be gay.
That'd be so gay. And not even that. It would just be like, oh, this guy, I feel like he could kill me, If I start opening up about how I have mommy issues, he's gonna use that against me. But, like, this woman, I can tell her. What is she gonna do? I can just her.
Oh my God.
Is that too much?
No. I have a butt that's just like, the more that I squeeze my abs, the more that this baby presses up against me. It's so weird having a whole human in you.
I bet.
It's the weirdest feeling. And then sometimes he, like, kicks me and I'm just like, wow, I have 4 feet.
What's his name?
Jax. Yeah.
Like, so it's a they? I'm just kidding. Because Jax, it's multiple Jacks. Just instead of one Jack, you have a few.
I missed that one.
Oh, just stupid. It was stupid. We can cut that out. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Maybe I need to catch up. That's their name.
Oh, that's cool. That's a
Jax.
Jax, what's the last name?
Black.
Jax. Oh, right. Because Terry Blacks.
It's okay.
Barbecue.
We're going to get through this one.
Jax Blacks. So both plurals.
What are your thoughts on condoms?
They help with
Your waistline.
Yeah. I think the texture is gross, and I know guys really don't like them.
Are you on birth control?
No.
Do you have sex with anybody?
No. Nope.
Do you have one night stands?
Nope. I have all the Catholic guilt, and also I need somebody to love me. I'm weird like that, I think.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I want them to. I feel like I would take it too personally if like they didn't fall in love with me. If I had a one night stand and then they weren't like, oh my God, I'm in love. I would take it. That's stupid. That's a weird thing, but
No, I think that's valid.
yeah, I think I'd need to have an emotional connection with somebody too. Mm-hmm. Like I need to be able to. I don't know. I like to feel like in love. I love being in love. Like I like feeling.
Do you have to have a boyfriend first? Like, do you want to be exclusive before you're intimate?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I would have to be in love, like kind of.
Yeah.
Before I have to like trust them, which is kind of crazy because I feel like I've dated liars, so I think I know them, and then it's like, oh,
Bait and switch.
yeah, exactly. So that's kind of right.
I mean, it's trickery.
Yeah, trickery. Like is trickery too.
It's forceful,
Yeah. But, so yeah, it is.
and you like can't say no.
You can.
You can,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
but
though.
it doesn't work.
No. It just feels like if you get intimate with someone because you think, oh, I know this person, I feel close, I love them, and then you come to find out that it was all a lie, that feels like then it shouldn't have
That's
happened.
like love bombing.
Oh yeah, love bombing. I know what that is.
Did you get love bombed?
I feel like I've gotten love bombed before, and it feels really nice.
At first.
At first, yeah, and then then it's not.
Then it's
so
like
great.
crazy psycho how bad it hurts.
Oh yeah, yeah, because your brain is still thinking this is this great person that like gets me and they see me and they cherish me and they love me. But what I found is it takes time. Like it takes a long time for someone to like really appreciate you, and if they really love you, then they don't think you're that great. If that makes sense. Like they do, but they know the parts of you that aren't. And they love you.
But yeah. They accept the parts of you that aren't.
Yeah. They don't like build you up, and then as soon as you like show some kind of humanity, they like almost punish you for it, or like, oh, wait, what? I didn't think you were like that. And it's like, yeah, well, you didn't take time to really get to know me. And now I feel bad about myself when I was like this the whole time. You just decided that I was better,
Yeah.
You've been in toxic relationships?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I've been with a little bit of like different kinds of toxicities. I've been with someone who was a crazy narcissist.
Oh, okay.
Getting out of that was like one of the hardest things to do for some reason. It was like getting out of a relationship with a narcissist. They can't handle a breakup, so they come flying back to you.
Oh, yeah.
And so getting out of that's like a sticky situation.
I've had that. I've had that too, where they don't let you break up with them.
Yeah, it's
they don't
weird.
let you. Yeah, and it's like for me, it's already hard to have boundaries. That's something I'm working on. And so then when someone's like, yeah, no, I'm like, oh, fuck. Well, now what? Now I'm gonna. I guess we're. Hand my 2 weeks notice from this relationship.
Yeah.
Maybe like
narcissists will show up where you are.
Yeah.
They like do crazy things to find out like how they can literally show up where you are. I think that's like a narcissistic trait. I don't know.
They just show up like where
Yeah,
you're at.
that's at least the person that I was with, that was my experience. It was like being with a stalker.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
My phone would blow up all day. I would have to like answer it to get him to stop calling. And then I'd get looped into a 30-minute conversation. And then he would email me.
Yeah. No, I I feel like I've gotten that where you block them on everything just because, well, you know, you're like, listen, I need space, and they don't respect it because they don't respect you because they only care about themselves. Yeah. And so then, of course, they're not going to respect your boundaries. If anything, they try to like see how much they can get away with because they hate themselves so much. And they're like, well, maybe if I can get away with more, it means I'm worth more. And I'm more of a person if she lets me get away with it. But it's like, no, I just have my own issues with boundaries. I need to be better at upholding them. And I feel like narcissistic people really try to test it so they feel important. They feel like they matter, you know? Because they don't think they do deep down.
I feel like you dissected that perfectly.
Well, I really have had experiences with this too, with people.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
It's the worst. I'd rather be ghosted.
Me too. I'd rather ghosted. That's
just leave me like alone. I'll be sad, but I'll get over it.
Yeah, because then you think, oh, they love me too in a messed up way.
Yeah.
You're like, they're doing this because they love me.
They're so obsessed that they don't want to be with anyone else. All they want is me. And it's like this.
But that's not true. It's just because they don't have someone to replace you yet. That's also something that I realized.
Yeah.
If they do that, it's just because, oh, I don't have someone to fill that void inside of me yet. I don't have anything lined up. And then as soon as they find that, you're just like another person that's just filling the void for them.
Wild.
Yeah, and then you have to realize I'm not that special. That was just there, you know?
But you are special. And I do think that when narcissistic people find special people, it just makes them that much more intense. Yeah. Because they feel so lucky and seen that someone special has noticed them, that it becomes a whole self-gratification thing.
Yeah, maybe. I went down a narcissist rabbit hole, like after some of the relationships that I've been in where I look up stuff. And afterwards, I'm always like, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the narcissist. Do you ever feel like, you're like, maybe
you don't
I'm
have
a little
that
bit like
pattern
that.
though.
I mean, I feel like, no, like I've thought about it, but everybody has a little bit of narcissistic traits, like
I can see how it would seep in and give you thoughts that like maybe you're the problem. But that's after trying so hard to get someone else to realize that they are a problem. Right. And when they never ever accept it, what do? You turn and you look inward. But that's just a mature person.
Right. And then you just keep getting your reality altered because they are liars, and
Feel you.
Yeah, they'll like make you think that your reality isn't. That's why you have to be so good with yourself. That's also why I'm not dating, is just so I can like be a secure enough person that somebody can't make me question my reality again, because it feels so like hopeless,
gaslighting.
Yeah. And then you just feel so like confused for so long, and you're just like, what was real? Did they not care about me at all? I didn't matter to them.
I hate wasting my time.
Yeah, that too is like,
that's one of the things that gets me the most. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just wasted so much time on you, where I could have been out either doing something I like to do or finding someone who wasn't an insane psychopath.
And it's like the audacity. Why would you do this to me? I thought we had something and you weren't even taking it seriously. I loved you and you didn't give a fuck about me at all. Like, you just wanted to waste my time. You just wanted somebody to make you feel okay. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It just makes you mad. You're just like, why?
What is the most genuinely sweet thing? Not like a love bomb thing, but like something genuinely that was like so romantic that a guy's done for you?
I know that I've dated some great guys who have been really sweet. I just can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Have you done anything really sweet in a relationship? Are you a romantic person?
I am very, like, when you're my person, I let you can stay at my place whenever you want. I'm very trusting. Like, you can use my car. You can, I'm very like touchy-feely. Like, I love you. I want to show you. But, you know, as soon as I start feeling like one of my exes, you know, I would let him stay at my place using my car. And then when he read through my journal.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And so then after that, I was like, oh my God, it was like a violation.
It is. I hate that shit.
Yeah. I was like, oh God, I trusted you and I, you know, cared and you did this. And
did you write about him in the journal?
Yeah. Because I was starting to see like red flags and then he would give me the cold shoulder and I didn't know why. And he wouldn't tell me. And then he finally told me, oh, you know, I read through your journal and this. And I was like, that's why you've been so rude to me. Like, and then he tried to pretend like it was like he felt bad, like he wasn't being a good partner. But really it was about him. Like it wasn't.
Of course.
Yeah. So then when stuff like that happened, I start to pull back and I start to like.
Naturally.
You know, like, I don't want to say withhold love, but kind of. Like, I kind of just, like, pull back and reel it in. I'm more like, guarded. I'm more guarded. I don't trust you anymore. I don't want to be as giving. I don't want to, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you feel taken advantage of.
Exactly. And I don't feel... And it's just, like, there's a lack of respect when stuff like that happens, obviously. Like...
Yeah.
But see, like, what I learned from... even when people are, or like when the guys I've dated haven't done, like, it's really me. I'm the person that's inviting that energy because of my wounds. So I don't like to be like, they sucked, you know, because they have their own wounds they have to.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's me. I just have to deal with the stuff that's making me get these kinds of people.
Remember when journals had locks on them?
Yeah.
What happened to that? Now we just have a string that like you tie in a bow.
Yeah, mine, that didn't even have that. I mean, I would leave my journals because I would never do that. Like if my partner was writing, like I'd be tempted. I don't even go through their phones because I'm just like, I feel so icky about it.
Yeah.
You know?
I go through someone's phone in the beginning of a relationship.
Oh, okay.
That's me.
Well, that's before you trust them.
But then I realize that I feel like the truth of someone comes out. I always find out the truth, whether I go through your phone or not. If you're lying, if you're cheating or whatever, somehow the universe will reveal that to me.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't need to go through your shit.
And isn't it crazy that like, I feel like the universe is always giving you signs that they're not the right person and then you ignore them and then it keeps being worse, like more and more signs where it's like, oh, okay, that one didn't stick with you. Well, what about this? Do you still want to be with this guy now? And it's like, yeah. And then it keeps getting worse.
Well, then you decide when you've had enough.
Yeah. But I don't know, maybe for me, it's like it kept being more and more clear every single time that he would do something that like...
It wasn't
Yeah, and
good.
I would just like excuse it every time, like, no, but you know... He probably cares about me. I care about him. But then it's like, so like, no, he doesn't. Like you have all this evidence that this is the case.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on my show.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Where can people find you?
On Instagram, Cree Marie. So CRIIMARII. And on TikTok, comedy.Cristina.
Cool. Are you on tours? Can anyone buy tickets to come see your show coming up?
Oh, yeah. I have a show at Black Rabbit Comedy Club on the 27th.
Okay.
And then I have a show at Upstage Comedy Lounge on the 28th. That's in San Antonio. And
okay.
It's 2 shows in San Antonio.
But you post about where you perform on your socials.
I post on my socials where I'll perform and stuff like
that.
Cool.
So, well, it was so great to have you on my show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom about me?
Just say you're ready.
Delete my number.
First date.
Your parents are your roommates?
First date.
Hey guys, guys, I will be doing a live episode of First Date this Thursday in Austin, Texas, with special guests Tom Segura and Ian Fidance. I'll start at 6:30 p.m. Central Time at the Creek and the Cave. Go to creekandcave.com for tickets. I hope to see you there. I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of First Date. My guest today is an actor, writer, comedian, composer. He's also currently on tour. You can buy tickets to see him perform at timminchin.com. Give it up for Tim Minchin.
And here I am.
Thank you for coming on my show.
It's really, really fun to be on your show.
So you're from Australia, and you live in Australia right now.
I'm from Australia. I've lived all about, but yeah, I'm back. I live in Australia now.
How do you feel about being in America?
I feel mixed.
Why?
I lived in LA for 4 years, and that was actually, we had a really good time, but it's slightly traumatic. So the work I've done in the States has been Hollywood and Broadway, and they're both pretty scary places, you know, that are kind of.
Which one do you prefer?
I haven't had amazing, warm and lovely, fuzzy experiences. Oh no, I have, but my dominant takeaway is that it's pretty ruthless and not quite my speed. But that's because I took a few knocks and I'm a pussy. So I always feel a bit traumatized by the States, but I love touring here because. In the UK and Australia, I'm reasonably well known, and over here, I'm very much niche. But as you know, when you're a niche thing, like your fans are nuts. So I'm having these beautiful shows.
Yeah. Here are some appetizer questions. Do you have a safe word?
Hakuna Matata.
Oh, that's a good one. Everyone
like
usually
a
says
sexual safe
pineapple.
one. Oh, pineapple. Pineapple doesn't sound safe in a sexual content. Sounds like if you're really letting go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a sex safe word? Or like a podcast safe
But
word?
I kind of want to keep it at Hakuna Matata.
Yeah, Hakuna Matata, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's ironic because it means no worries.
Yeah, right? It's kind of like an oxymoron. It's like, so do you want me to keep going?
Yeah. I like a safe word that's really ambiguous. Like
Keep 'em
my safe
guessing.
word is yes, more. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So talking about dating, you were telling me right before we started that you've never really been on a date.
Well, I don't know what a date is. I think you guys use it a bit differently from us, but I don't know if I've ever really been on a date, and the reasons are sad. And the reason is because I met a girl in high school, and then we had our like end of high school blowout. Australians we call it leavers, where you go away for a week at the end of high school and everyone just gets completely, uncomfortable.
We call that spring break.
Yeah, like spring break, right? Ours is, because our school's calendar years, it's around Christmas, and in December we all just go nuts for the first proper time in our lives. And during that, I saw this girl quite a lot. Her name's Sarah. And then the next year we turned up the first year at college, at university, and we were doing all the same classes. And by 6 months through there, and we were just mates. And by halfway through that year, we hooked up. And now I'm 49 and we're still together. So
That's amazing.
except we did break up for 2 years. And I guess I went on a couple of dates in there.
Why'd you guys break up?
Oh, she dropped me after like 2.5 years.
Oh.
Because she felt, well, her reason was that, because I've always been like one of us carny types, and I always had loads of actor friends, and I was always doing plays, and I played a lot of sport, and I was just like really
Fun.
like extroverted and
Eccentric.
well, maybe just a wanker. Like I was just a big personality. And
A wanker?
A wanker, yeah. Do you use the word wanker?
I
Like a
use,
tosser?
well, I've heard a man wank it.
Wank it? Like
Like,
so to wank, you know what the word wank means? To masturbate?
yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. So a wanker in Australia, it just means you're a bit of a tool, bit of a like.
A loser?
No.
A jerk?
How do you not know what? Like
An asshole.
No, it's like you wouldn't use the phrase "has tickets" on yourself either, would you? Like it's like yeah, you know, I'm arty and I talk about stuff, and you know, I have big ideas.
I didn't realize Australians had a foreign language.
Ostentatious. like a bit ostentatious.
Ostentatious.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we go from a foreign language to really big words.
All I've got is curse words and then polysyllabic wankery. She's much more introverted and just felt like her whole life has been consumed by my life and my friends and stuff.
Okay.
And because she's incredibly self-assured in her quiet way, she went, I need to figure out what I am. And then we broke up for 2 years, and then she kind of traveled and stuff, and I got together with another girl who I sort of went on a date with.
Ooh.
And then we were together for a year, and then Sarah and I got back together, and now we have all these children. Well, 2.
That's a lot. Did she get
It's
jealous
fun.
when you were with someone else?
Yeah, she did. She definitely did. Yeah.
That's always a good move to get someone back. When you show that there's
really rub it in their face.
The potential.
And I was quite in
someone
love
else.
with Fee as well. So
That's the other girl?
The other girl, yeah.
So did Sarah
have you ever
wanna-
talked to someone who's only ever really had 2 girlfriends?
Say it again.
Have you ever had on a podcast someone who's only really had 2 girlfriends?
Not that wasn't handicapped.
Yeah. Who says I'm not handicapped? There's
No
lots
one.
of ways to be handicapped.
Yeah.
I've got a terrible personality.
Do you? Well, my
Yeah.
boyfriend says I have a terrible personality.
Right. Okay. Well, I can see that. I mean, I can't. I also have one testicle that hangs a lot lower than the other 2. That's an old joke. Exploiting old Jimmy Carr jokes.
It's okay. I like that.
Yeah, thanks.
So when did you start wearing eyeliner?
When did I start wearing eyeliner? I got a bit on now, actually, but that's just left over from my show.
You look kind of like you came off the set of the Pirates of the Caribbean right now.
Yeah, they
Like
based that character on me. I guess I grew up listening to The Cure, and it was all
Yeah.
quite vampy and Bowie and stuff. And then in my sort of second half of my 20s, when I started doing these shows that became these big things in other regions of the world, I don't know, I was just playing in little cabaret venues, and it's very camp and very sort of queer environment, and I just like wearing makeup, and I also am very fair, so if I don't wear makeup I'm all blonde and stuff, and you're under lights, and because I'm a pianist my hands are trapped, and I always thought people need to be able to see my eyes. A lot of the work I do on stage
That's
is,
actually really smart.
yeah, it's like theatre craft, right?
It's more dramatic.
Yeah. And also I had this character who, like you said, you pointed out, I go from a foreign language to big words. That's kind of my thing, this high status, low status thing. I'm playing the absolute shit out of a piano, and I look like some kind of mad composer, but I'm bass as well. I'm somewhere in between hyper pseudo intellectual and completely bass, and that's kind of my brand. And so the makeup is just, it's all discombobulating. People
It's a little
don't
bit
know where
theatrical.
I'm coming from. Yeah. So that's what it's about. And it's very addictive wearing makeup.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And I'm also like a ginger guy, so I go super pink under lights as well. So I need to wear makeup just to not look like a guy who's like having a heart attack or trying to do a massive shit.
Does Sarah ever wear your makeup?
I think we wear each other's a bit. She's got much nicer colouring, so we have different different foundations. Yeah.
Whenever
She wears my underpants though. No.
I wear my boyfriend's shirts.
Oh, nice.
But that's
I
all.
also wear your boyfriend's shirts.
They're huge.
Yeah.
So they're like dresses
Is he a
on
big
me.
guy?
He is a big guy.
Like Jim big or like burgers big?
like he owns a barbecue restaurant.
Right.
So you can
You
imagine.
really fell on your feet, didn't you?
I know what I'm doing.
That's perfect.
But
All I want is kind and
Food.
owns a barbecue restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's how you would imagine a barbecue restaurant guy.
Right. Is he Texan?
He is a Texan.
Where from?
Lockhart.
Oh, right. I don't know. I don't have any cliches.
It's like
for
a tiny town.
that. Right.
It's just a tiny
big guy, tiny town.
Big guy, tiny town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He only just fits.
Just barely.
Yeah.
And he
Barely.
expanded out of it.
Very clever.
But yeah, so his shirts are like a double XL.
Right.
And so when I wear
He
them,
sounds hot.
he's cute.
Yeah, I like him. Could you bring me one of his shirts like after he's done a long shift at the barbecue?
Ew!
And I could just like sleep with it.
Gross. You don't want that smell. It smells
Hakuna
like
Matata. Hakuna Matata.
Exactly. It smells like barbecue pits.
Oh yeah.
Have you smelt barbecue
I don't
pits?
think so, but I'm willing to learn.
It's like a bonfire. You know when you go to a bonfire and you
I
kind of
love
smell like that?
yeah. You know, you're too
Do
young.
you like that?
Yeah, I love my clothes smelling of smoke. I really like fires and I like smoky. You know, you're too young for this, but I used to work in when I used to work in bars when I was in my late teens. You're still allowed to smoke in bars.
Uh-huh.
And and people just like sit at the bar and talk to each other and blow their smoke in your direction. And when I started playing in piano bars, it was still legal, and people would sit at the piano and talk to each other, and in order to be polite to one another, they'd turn their head to blow their smoke at the fucking pianist. You know?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, and that was all pretty gross, and I'm not a smoker, but that smell of your clothes smelling like stale cigarette smoke the next day, which everyone hates, that's
You liked
nostalgic
it?
for me. It reminds me of like, I don't know, it's nostalgic.
I feel like that's a very 80s thing for some reason.
How dare you?
I'm sorry.
Not that old.
I don't.
Late 90s, come on, the last good decade. 90s, last good decade. You were a child in the 90s, right?
I was.
You missed the last good decade.
I know.
Yeah, oh well.
I wish I would have been born in the 60s, or well, I guess the 50s, so that I could have enjoyed the 60s.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the 40s, so I could have been in my 20s.
Yeah, you'd be dead by now.
I would be dead.
Yeah. And that would be so much more relaxing than this shit show, right? How nice would it be to go like about 2015, just be dead? And you just lived your life
man.
between the Second World War and 2015. Like my mum just died, and she lived her entire life in a pretty, a little bit of Vietnam, and obviously, I don't want to idealize the past, but pretty good. Yeah, I'd swap with her. I mean, I'm not saying we should be dead, but it'd be all right.
Yeah. We would at least get to enjoy the Beatles.
Imagine if this was your last podcast, because during this 45 minutes, I just sort of talked you into a death cult.
That'd be terrible.
And then everyone, the crew and everyone here, just really got into it. And we just like...
Tim, we're moving on.
Okay.
Let's get into our main course questions.
Do you like to write love songs?
Trite? Is that the word you use? Trite love songs?
Do you like to write?
Oh, to write. Yeah, I write a lot of love songs, yeah. But they're all freaking weird.
What's your go-to instrument when you feel romantic?
To play? Mm-hmm. Piano. I mean, piano is my instrument, and piano is why I didn't have to go on dates.
Do you play other instruments?
Not very well. I play guitar.
No?
Yeah.
So piano is the go-to instrument. Do you write more love songs than any other kind of song?
Well, my love songs, like if you come to my gig this week, I've got a song called You Grew on Me Like a Tumor, which is all about love taking you over like a disease, and it's like super dark. I've got another song called Apart Together, which is the name of my album, which the lyric is, I think this could last forever, girl, let's fall apart together, which is all about how love is a commitment to watching the person you care about most in the world decay. Uh-huh. It's about, getting old and shit.
I like that though.
Yeah, it is, right? I love that you like that, because that's romance to me. It's like, let's fall apart together. Let's get your barbecue, man, and just crumble together. And so my love songs are always like that, right? Like I am the anti-pop love song guy.
I like that a lot though.
Good.
I feel like the Beatles are my favorite band. I know that's probably too hippie and love.
They're probably mine too, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'd say so. They're certainly the most influential music in my life.
It speaks to my heart. I play it every morning when I wake up.
What do you play?
I just tell Alexa to play
the Beatles.
Play the Beatles on Spotify and shuffle the playlist. And but I like all the songs. I grew up listening to the Beatles.
Me too.
My mom was an artist, and we had a room where she painted everything like the Yellow Submarine.
Wow.
And it was really cool. It was my favorite room. And one of
Amazing.
my brightest memories as a kid was her creating all this Beatles stuff around our house. But anyway, one of their songs, When I'm 64, is one of my favorite songs, because he's asking, will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64?
Yeah.
And so that song always is what it reminds me of when you talk about kind of falling apart together, because you're growing old together and you're not going to be as attractive and young and as you once were. And so like love runs deep.
And this is stuff you I don't know, you just can't get your head around when you're 20 or 25. And although I've had a really fun life, and I've moved all around the world, and I've played big concerts, and I've done a lot of red carpets and stuff. But the rare thing I have, which is that, well, firstly, no one noticed me till I was 30, so I was already locked in, and my wife was already pregnant when my career took off. But this continuity, this like having a person, and yes, we're now in our late 40s, and it gets a bit like depressing, and you get a bit sore, and you don't feel like you're as cute as you used to be, but having that I just think it's amazing. It's not for everyone, but when you're in your 20s and you're dating, you're not really thinking about that, and nor should you. You got to live in the moment,
Yeah.
But as you get older, I mean, this is such a boring thing to talk about in this podcast, but that, and Sarah and I are totally different people. And I'm like this performer, and she comes and sees my gigs every now and then, but she's not like, oh, wow, look at you. She's not particularly interested in, famous friends or big cars or any of it. She just she's happy that I've, made something of myself so that we can bring our kids up. It's so grounding. And actually, if you're as lucky as I've been and you've played your 10,000 seaters and you've done your things, and then you compare it to sitting at home with the dog and the kids watching the football with your partner you've been with for 30 years. I mean, in the end, they're both fun, but it's pretty romantic, right? I reckon it is, yeah.
How do you keep the spark alive after being married for so long?
Spend lots of time apart.
Really?
Yeah.
Distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Well, I reckon that's a huge part of why we've lasted.
Yeah.
Is because I'm away a third or a quarter of every year, and she doesn't make me feel bad for that, and I don't take the piss, as we say in England and Australia. I don't take advantage of her coolness about that. She's like, you do you, and when I come back, I'm not like, all right, I'm going to play golf with the boys now. I'm like, once I'm back, I'm back. Yeah. And when I'm gone, I'm gone. And she's like, I think I need to do a US tour this August. I haven't been to the US for ages. She's like, okay. I'm like, I know we're moving house in August and our daughter's doing final exams. And she's like, but you got to work. See ya. And then we miss each other. And then I get back in mid-September and she will have moved house again without me. And we'll have a shag and it'll be great.
Does she ever travel with you?
No.
She lets you just go.
She's got to keep the world turning back home, Got to keep my kids. My kids need consistency,
Yeah.
I don't know. These people who drag their kids around on tour, they're like, yeah, we didn't want it to change us. So you're like, it's not about you, man. It's not, you got to change. It's about what they need, And my kids need consistency.
Do your kids like to travel?
Yeah, they're all right, but we're not going to let them miss any school.
I was going to say, because school kind of takes precedence where it's...
Absolutely. And consistency of their relationships. Like, you don't drag a teenager away from the school. Like, that's their mates and their life. They don't want to be on tour with hairy old dad.
Do they want to be musicians? Have you inspired them at all?
I reckon the boy might be.
Yeah?
The boy's really into music, but I'm desperate for them not to think that that's the only thing we value,
Yeah.
If they want to be a biologist or a teacher or a janitor, it's like whatever.
They can go live their own life.
Yeah.
There are some things in life that are okay to be a total crapshoot, like trying a new type of milk in your coffee or a cheap Instagram ad impulsive buy. But finding the right doctor shouldn't be a total crapshoot. And with ZocDoc, it's not because you've got more options than you know. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors, choose the right one for your needs, and click to instantly book an appointment. We're talking about in-network appointments with more than 100,000 healthcare providers across every specialty, from mental health to dental health, eye care to skin care, and much more. Plus, ZocDoc appointments happen fast, typically within just 24 to 72 hours of booking. You can even score same-day appointments. Anytime I need to book an appointment, I go to ZocDoc. So stop putting off those doctor appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/date to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/date. ZocDoc.com/date. Think of some duos who got it done. Key and Peele, Faye and Poehler. But what about the perfect duo when it comes to growing your business? That's you and Shopify. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage, to the first real life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage? Shopify is there to help you grow. Shopify helps you sell everywhere. From their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. I love that Shopify is so user-friendly and their customer service is spectacular. Shopify's extensive help resources are there to support your success every step of the way. Because businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/date, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/date now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/date. This episode is sponsored by DraftKings. Download the DraftKings Casino app and have your favorite real money casino games right at your fingertips. New customers who use my promo code DATE and play just $1 will receive $100 in casino credits instantly. Choose from over 300 real money games, like slots, blackjack, roulette, and live dealer games whenever you want. With more real money games added regularly, DraftKings Casino is changing the game with new ways to play. My favorite game to play in my free time is blackjack. DraftKings Casino has awarded over $100 million in jackpot winnings. If DraftKings Casino isn't yet available in your state, check out DraftKings Daily Fantasy app, where you have a shot at winning cash prizes all season long. And rest assured, DraftKings is safe, secure, and reliable. Head to the DraftKings Casino app right now. Sign up using promo code DATE. Play just $1 and instantly receive $100 in casino credits. Plus, come back weekly for your own blockbuster bonus.
Well, I have a tasting menu, so it's a this or that kind of thing.
Okay.
So you just say the first thing that comes to your mind.
Hakuna Matata.
Do you like to wear your hair up or down?
Down.
What's your favorite car?
1973 Corvette Stingray.
Oh my God! That's my favorite car.
Playing the Beatles. So we're going to be okay.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna get through this.
Man, I love that.
Isn't it? It's the campus.
You know, I was on, I guess it was eBay at auction. I was doing a car auction and I was betting on a Stingray Corvette. And I didn't know, and I won't talk about this for very long because this probably isn't interesting to anybody, but they have these things at the very end of an auction when you're in the last couple minutes where they have automatic bets.
You've just committed to a certain amount or something?
I guess you can put your limit in.
And it just does it.
And then it just does it anytime
And
someone
it
bets
accelerates.
you. Yeah. I don't do auctions and bets and stuff. So I had never done this. And so the car was at like $35,000.
Yeah.
And I was like in the lead for this thing. And I was so excited. I was at a restaurant at the time. There was 2 minutes left in the thing. I already ordered a bottle of champagne. And then
bids.
all of a sudden, in like the last minute, the bets just start going up so fast that I couldn't even type in a counter.
Yeah.
And then suddenly the thing was over.
Yeah.
And I was devastated.
Yeah. You won't get it wrong next time.
I will definitely cheat however these people did it. But I was glad and that I didn't get that car because I would have nowhere to put it. But
yeah, I've bought one of those cars before.
God, did you like it?
It's all right. It sits on the street rotting.
Oh, well then, see, that's great.
Yeah,
At least I don't feel so bad. I was really devastated at the time. I thought I had won something and I didn't. And then the car ended up going for like $75,000.
Yeah, you were never going to get that.
I was never going to get that. But
there's Stingrays and there's Stingrays, by the way. I mean, they're horrible cars in a way, but if someone's totally refurbed them, they'll be 120 grand.
Yeah.
And you can get one for 20 if it's the old guts.
That's why I was so stoked at 35. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And
there's
then,
heaps of them.
Yeah.
There's heaps of them in California, yeah.
Deep dish or thin crust pizza?
Deep, sorry.
No, I like deep dish, like Chicago.
I don't know what that means.
In Chicago, they have deep dish pizza.
Okay, cool.
Isn't that Chicago? Yeah.
I love Chicago. Yeah, fat crust pizza is a real thing in Australia.
Yeah.
I love my kids and wife like leave the crust. I mean, it's just insane to me. That's why you get a pizza, to eat the dough.
My boyfriend does that. He calls them pizza bones.
Yeah, pizza bones. Oh.
And I eat his pizza bones.
Wow, this does sound like a sex talk now.
What's your favorite position?
Oh. Left wing.
Front row?
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you use an iPhone or an Android?
iPhone. What are you kidding?
I know. Are you a psychopath?
Are you a psycho?
What is the oldest thing in your fridge?
Oh, Jesus. I don't know what my fridge is doing at the moment. I've been away for weeks.
You probably wouldn't know. We'll skip that question.
Yeah.
What are your
a
favorite
dead body.
flowers?
Flowers. Actually, gerbras are really, they look like a children's drawing. Yeah.
I don't know what those are.
They're just flowers that look like this.
Is that specific to Australia?
No.
That's an everywhere flower?
I hope I've got that right. Gerbera. I think it's everywhere. Yeah.
A gerbera?
Might be called something else here.
I'll have to Google it.
They're pretty.
When do you think it's a good time to give a girl flowers?
When someone they liked died.
Or they fuck up?
Or they fuck up, or you fuck up. I'm really bad at that. That's not my sort of romance. But I actually, Sarah and I have been together from our count 31 years, right?
Yeah.
And both of us never remember our wedding anniversary, which I think is the 2nd of March. But like about once every second year, one of us will remember and send the other flowers anonymously. And I'll be like, I got these flowers. And Sarah's like, yeah, it's anniversary. But she's just as bad. And then there's there's another anniversary, which I call our fingerversary, which is like the first time we mucked around.
You remember that?
I remember, us getting together on the 22nd of June,
Oh, okay.
1993. Yeah.
Wow.
And so I remember that every year and quite often send her flowers for that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cliche, isn't it?
I consider the day that I met my boyfriend our anniversary day.
Yeah.
Because we were
The
together
meeting?
the
Right.
day we met. But I have it in my, you know how like on your phone pictures will pop up and they'll remind you
Yeah.
of what you were doing that day last year.
Yeah.
So for some reason, my phone will always show me what I was doing the day that I met him.
Right.
And so
Your phone knows it's significant.
Yeah. So
And
that's.
did you just like see him and kidnap him and
Well, I saw him and I just knew. I was just like, oh my goodness.
that one of those, please?
You, mine.
Yeah.
And so it was just very
Do you
much.
want any sides with that?
Yeah, I took all the
Nice.
sides.
Good.
I took the
Oh,
whole
amazing.
tray
I
of
can't-
food. I was
send
like,
me all
and
those-
the restaurant.
send me
I'm
all
like,
those photos.
Mine. Yeah, so I consider that day, but he doesn't.
Right.
He considers it the 4th of July, which was like 2 weeks later.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, that's sketchy. What was going on in those 2 weeks?
Right. Why is it so important to you that you don't say those 2 weeks?
Yeah,
counted?
yeah.
Don't ask that
it's
question.
very fishy.
Leave that.
Okay, I
Leave-
will. I'll
leave
take your
that
advice
where
on
it
that.
is.
Leave it alone. Do you like karaoke?
Yeah.
Do you really?
I don't mind. Yeah. I don't mind. Depends. I like
What do
it.
you mean?
There's karaoke and karaoke, right? So there's karaoke where you're in a room in a Japanese karaoke
Right.
place where everyone's in a booth and it's just you and your friends, and that can be really sad and overlit and just terrible. And the reverb on the vocals is too high, and the like there's bad, good, and good. You know,
Yeah.
no, there's good, bad, and bad. It's like trashy romance movies, right? I love a trashy romance movie, but some are just so bad they're not even good, bad. And karaoke's like that. There's good, bad. It's always bad, but there's good, bad. And then there's bad, where everyone's like, we're trying to have ironic fun here, but it actually just genuinely sucks. A crowded bar doing karaoke is always fun, but it's a lost. You don't see that very often. Is that a thing? Is that still happening in Texas?
People are still. We have a place here called Egos,
Right.
where you can
Oh,
go
good
and
name.
do karaoke, and it's like a big bar, and people like sit down and.
Yeah.
But there's some talent that will run
Yeah.
through there sometimes.
Yeah.
I guess the talent depends on how many drinks you've had.
Yeah.
Because if you've had a lot to drink, something really bad could sound
Yeah.
not so bad.
My problem is that everyone does Sweet Caroline, and I don't like that song. Does that make me a terrible person?
No, Sweet Caroline reminds me of England.
Oh, really?
The last time I
Yeah,
went to
right.
England, I went to a pub.
Yeah.
And-
they all sing it, yeah.
Why?
I find that really hard.
Golly,
I don't like it.
get over
What's the
it.
equivalent here? What's the karaoke song that someone will always sing here? Is there like, I mean,
I don't even know. What do you guys think?
yeah,
Yeah.
really? Total Eclipse of the Heart's a good one. What's the Bon Jovi song that everyone sings? Come on, boys. Yeah, Living on a Prayer. I mean, that's monstrous, but no one can sing up there, so it's always just blokes going, Living on a Prayer! Sorry, did that peak? But I should go to karaoke here because no one knows who I am here. Whereas if I get up and do karaoke in Australia or England, it's freaking weird for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do karaoke
No, why? Why?
because I care about people.
You don't want to hurt anyone.
I wouldn't do that
Yeah.
to anyone. Like, I know that my voice isn't very pleasant sounding.
Oh, really?
In general. Like, no.
I think your voice is nice.
Well, you're probably half deaf.
Yeah, I almost definitely.
I've got pitches in my voice that some people find terribly annoying.
Yeah, right.
And I'm too loud. I don't know why I have a microphone. I feel like people could hear me in the back of the room, no problem.
Yeah.
And I just know that if I tried to sing, if I used the voice God gave me
To hurt
to
others.
enhance with my diaphragm, and I'm tone deaf.
Yeah, it's like responsible gun ownership.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Can't.
yeah.
I don't even.
You've got that voice, but keep it locked away.
It's a secret.
You need a
It's
cabinet
like,
for that shit.
I wouldn't sing to you unless I really didn't like you. I
Oh.
guess that's how you could know we aren't friends. If I just
Okay.
start singing
That's
to
made
you,
me really nervous.
ooh, go away. It's
Okay.
bad. It's bad. So I don't do karaoke.
I'd like to see it though.
You know, it's
I
kind
say
of.
that?
I can tell you're a masochist in some ways because only someone who wants to be truly hurt would want to hear me sing.
Okay. I don't mind a bit of pain. Maybe that's the first date.
Maybe that is.
Yeah.
Hakuna Matata.
Manada.
What is your favorite romance movie? Or trashy romance movie, as you would say.
Probably like, I don't know, Notting Hill.
Notting Hill,
Yeah.
really?
I'm just a girl standing in front of a guy. That one, yeah.
That's cute.
I really like Richard Curtis movies very, very much.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say like the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah. No, look, I like proper rom-coms. I read a lot of, what used to be called chick lit, contemporary women's fiction. I read romantic comedy, and I've read a lot of Mills and Boon and stuff, although that runs out pretty quickly. But I like proper.
Have you seen French Kiss with Meg Ryan?
Yeah, of course. Beautiful, beautiful. Wish you were here.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you've seen that.
Bob?
No.
Oui, Bob.
Bab.
Bob.
Bub.
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 Yeah. French Kiss. Yeah. Of course I've seen it.
Oh my God, Tim!
Beatles, Corvette, French Kiss. We're going to be okay. We're going to survive at least one day.
Yes! Oh
And
my
then
gosh.
I can borrow your boyfriend's barbecue shirt.
You can only buy that movie on DVD.
Really? Yeah.
You can't stream it.
I love that that's the movie you brought up. I was literally going to say that, but I couldn't bring the name of the film to
Really?
mind. Yeah.
Oh,
He's got a
man.
little vine. Yeah. Amazing.
It's such a cute vine, too.
Yeah. Kevin Kline, right? Yeah. Bub.
Bub.
Oh, Bob. Oui, Bob.
I hate Paris.
I mean, people
but I
who
won't
don't
sing
know
to
this
you.
movie are just going, why do
They're
I
like,
keep
what the
saying
fuck? This movie is so good, and you can't stream it. There's some weird copyright on it.
That Meg Ryan period where she was the queen of that, like, and then Sleepless in Seattle.
Yeah.
I mean, how much did
She's
you
the
love
best.
her?
She's the best.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
the best rom-com actress of all
Yeah.
time.
She's so
I
funny
love
and
her.
cute.
What's the best music to have sex to?
See, I would love some advice on that.
What?
I find music very difficult. I find having music on in my life at all very difficult. And having music on while having sex, I really like the vibe, but I find it very hard to not have it get in the way. So I guess
What?
hit.
What do you mean get in the way?
Well, because I'm a musician, right?
Right.
And so when I'm listening to music, I'm hearing the chord changes and wondering why they chose that shit lyric.
you're like
And
analyzing
so I'm,
it.
I'm either hating. It's not that I hate it. I'm either going, what? Oh, that could be better, or I'm jealous of it.
So it's distracting.
It's a little bit stressful sometimes. I really like jazz, right? Because jazz, like really good jazz, is beyond me, and I don't feel. I'm like, okay, I don't even know what they're doing there. It's amazing, and I love it. But you don't really want to have sex to jazz, do you? I mean, you can.
Sexy French music is
Jizz
good.
to jazz. Oh, yeah, like.
Jizz to jazz?
That could be.
Why did that go over my? I'm glad you guys laughed at that. I didn't even hear
It's
it.
better if it goes over your
No,
head.
it's
Otherwise, you have to clean
not.
up.
That's okay. I like it on my face.
Oh, that's so lovely.
I know, I'm
See, that's something
kind.
else we have in common.
Yeah.
No, hold on. Hakuna Matata. Yeah, so I hip hop, like good hip hop is good to have sex with, but again, if it's like Drake whispering into my ear, I don't need that shit. You know, are you ready yet? I'm like, fuck off, Drake.
Get out of here.
Or you know, if it's Kendrick being super complex about Drake, you know, like I don't
Yeah.
need that. I don't know what to.
You're hearing about the feuds and their life choices.
I can't listen to the Beatles because the Beatles are wrapped up in every moment of my childhood and my parents and my dead mum, and you know, I can't have that.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. So, what do you listen? What do you reckon? French?
I like sexy French music.
like accordion.
No, there's
Let's
like
hear
a
that.
song. There's a band called Video Club.
All right. So contemporary French.
I guess.
You just like the language.
Yeah, I just like that it's kind of soothing. It's a language that I can't really understand.
Je joue le volleyball en face de la poste.
See,
Yeah,
there's
you're
something
on.
about for.
It's about an Australian guy saying, I play volleyball opposite the post office, and you're fucking on
It
your
works.
knees.
Yeah, just on my knees, just bruised. You know what
Bruised.
I mean?
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
totally, yeah.
just little
This is amazing.
scratches.
This
and
is going
everything.
so well.
You're talking about Corvettes, the Beatles, and some French.
And volleyball?
Man, do you like it with the lights on or off?
On.
Okay. Hold on. Let me ask you some more. Oh, wait. Do you know that? Well, damn. Of course you do. You've only had sex. Have you only had sex with 2 people?
No.
How many people have you had sex with?
I don't know, but not many. Probably less than 10.
That's really
Probably less
impressive.
than 6. I don't. Depends what you count. Doesn't it depend what you count?
Intercourse?
Yeah, intercourse less than 6.
Okay. Do you know the names of everybody? I won't ask you to recite them.
Yeah,
Wow. That's really cool.
thanks. It's not very cool.
Where's
But
the
there's other ways to, there's, you know, you can be, there are ways to be married and have other sexual experiences without cheating on your partner.
how?
Well, you tell me. And I'm laying no claims to any of this stuff.
This isn't
It's no one's-
Jeopardy. You can't ask me to like.
I'm on a podcast. It's always Jeopardy.
So other ways to not have intercourse, like just like a threesome, an open relationship.
Yeah, those sorts of things. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not in an open relationship. Anyway, this is all, you know, but yeah.
Like you watch porn?
It's not, no, that doesn't count. There's, we'll move on from here, but you, but,
Why am I don't get it.
well, yeah, but in general, I think my sexual life has been sad if you think lots of partners is a really important thing. And there's many times since I've been married where I have thought I can't not have sex with more people. And then you weigh that. I've got a song that if you're going to listen to a song of mine, you should listen to a song called I'll Take Lonely, which is a song about not having sex with someone that I really want to have sex with, or that the protagonist in the song wants to have sex with. And so it's everything I think is in my work. And if you want to hear how I feel about not fucking more people, it's in that song.
Okay.
It's in other stuff as well, but it's like unfortunately, there's always sacrifices, right? I'd like to have had heaps of partners, but there's this what I've chosen probably on balance is better for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you have to have lots of partners. I don't
No.
think that's important.
No, and I don't think you have to have a 31-year monogamous relationship, but that's the one I ended up placing my value in. And once I had kids, of course, I come from a family of, you know, a very happy family, and mum and dad, and you know, we're kind of old school.
That's your way.
Yeah, so and I have a huge family and I adore them and I want that for my kids. So it's just your value system in the end, isn't it?
What's the craziest place you've ever had sex?
Do I do the punchline here?
Yeah.
Up the bum? No. Craziest place I've ever had sex? Lots of beaches. I don't know.
Aren't you ever worried about sand?
Yeah, it's hard. Well, you just keep your bodies off the deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then get
That's
in
the
the
only
water.
reason why the beach has never been that attractive to me.
No. I mean, there's various jacuzzis, but jacuzzis you've got to be careful of as well.
Yeah,
a
it's
bit
kind of
germy.
like, ooh,
Yeah.
a little bacterial.
Outdoor. I once had sex. Oh God, my wife she won't hear this. This will be fine. Like we went out into the country during a meteor storm, because we wanted to see all the meteors.
Yeah.
And, but actually there was too much cloud cover. You barely see them. But instead there was this massive lightning storm. So probably the coolest weird place I've had sex is like up against a farm fence in a lightning storm.
That's pretty
in
cool.
The rain, in
That's
the
like a whole
Australian
experience.
bush. Yeah, it's good. There's a lot going on. It's a bit like listening to Drake. A lot of distractions.
better.
Yeah.
Okay, well then my last question is my
my
dessert
God.
question.
I'm so glad that was the second last question. Yeah.
How did you propose?
I was 26. I was not even 26. We had decided we were going to move to the other side of Australia together, to Melbourne from Perth, which is the same distance as LA to New York. You know, people forget Australia's as big as the United States. So it's big, you know, except the difference between Australia and the United States, if you leave Perth, there's like 2/3 of the country before you hit another city. It's like Perth is the most isolated capital city in the world. So it was a big, big time for us.
Why did you want to move there?
Because I wanted to be an artist, you know. I wanted to. Melbourne was the big smoke. I had no idea I'd end up in Austin talking to you. You know, my goals were relatively small, but I thought my brother got married earlier that year, and I just thought this is lovely. We should get married before we go. So about my birthday, I said to Sarah, let's go for a walk on the beach, and we walked halfway up a sort of sand dune where there's a little bench, and my heart was going "Bu-du-du-du-du-du-du." And Sarah could tell I was like out of breath. She's like, why are you out of breath? You just walked up a tiny hill. Like, are you unfit? And I had a ring that I'd got made. I had no money, but I'd drawn a design and got a jeweler to make this $1,200 ring, and I just presented it to her, and I was so nervous I forgot to say anything. She said, you have to ask me. And then, like, as always with good engagements, like we're just like on the phones, like, and we all met at a pub and, you know, got drunk.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And how long have you been married now?
21 years. 22 years, yeah.
Did you have a good, I guess like every decade is like a milestone, right? For an anniversary.
I suppose we're not very good at that
But you guys forget about your anniversaries.
Yeah. I bought Sarah a nice ring. We're not jewelry people either, but I bought a ring that I think she likes for our 21st.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Was there anything else that you want to say? Anything?
No, is there anything else you want to ask?
I mean, I have a whole menu of questions, but
Yeah.
we ran out of time.
Yeah, because I do long answers because I vacillate incredibly quickly between incredibly stupid and taking myself too seriously. So there you go.
You did a good job.
Thanks, yeah.
I mean, at least they were interesting.
I represented myself.
Yeah.
This is exactly how boring and exciting I am.
You are not boring.
There you go.
I'm so glad that you came on. Where can people find you?
Well, I'm in Austin tonight at the Austin city limits, and Dallas tomorrow night, but I don't suppose this will go out today, will it?
Are you on social media?
Well, someone is that looks like me, yeah. My people are. I went back on for a little while for this tour because I thought, America, I need to promote. And I was on for a week, and then someone wrote some hateful comment, and I clicked through, and I just had another panic attack.
That's my toxic trait, is I read comments.
I can't cope. It gets harder the more it happens, the more you get piled on whatever. You actually get less able to cope. That's really interesting to me. Like, I just melt down for 36 hours, yeah.
I get angry, and then depending on if I'm on my period or not, depends on if I fire back.
Same. Anyway, so I've deleted it again now. But yes, you can. I've only got a few dates left in the States, but I'll come back. You know, I'm very pleased to do this podcast. I sort of left the States 8 years ago and haven't really come back and toured, and I think I have a fan base here, and that's shit. I should come back more, so I'm going to come back more. I'll see you next time.
Great.
You're coming tonight though, so you'll have a great night. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys thank you for coming on the show. Thank you guys for watching. This is Tim Minchin, and we'll see you later.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom about me?
Just say you're ready.
Delete my number.
First date.
Your parents are your roommates? so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of First Date with me as your host, Lauren Compton. My guest today is a singer-songwriter. He's Grammy nominated. His new album is called Mood Swings. I know a little bit about those. And you can catch him on tour now. Give it up for Marcus King.
Hello.
Thank you for coming on my show.
Absolutely.
You just flew in today. How are you feeling?
Feeling good. A little tired. Got
Yeah?
some coffee. It'll bring me back.
That'll cheer you up.
Yeah.
So I guess before we get started, I have appetizer questions, main course, desserts. So we're going to find out all the things
I love it.
about dating. Here are some appetizer questions. What is your love life like?
So I'm married. I've been married since last February.
Okay.
So going on.
Congratulations.
Thank you. A little bit over a year.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So we're just still figuring out that married life. But
Yeah.
that's where I'm at.
Well, how'd you guys meet?
I met Briley. It was like the first tour back after the pandemic, and she came to my show in Charlotte, and she tagged me in an Instagram post, so I slid in her DMs. I sent her a couple fire emojis, and I was pretty new on the dating scene at that time.
Yeah.
I just gotten out of a long-term relationship, and
So we went the fire emoji.
yeah, we went fire
DM.
emoji.
That was the choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Well,
was-
it worked.
Yeah, I was pretty fresh off like the dating app scene, and like that was a train wreck for me and just no good. And anyway, yeah, I met her like the day after I stopped doing hard drugs. So I was just like, I was a mess, and she, she didn't really judge me for that. And she came back after the gig in Raleigh, and we just clicked.
Yeah. So were you expecting this to like whirlwind into the rest of your life?
No, not at all. Not at all. And she was so just like authoritative, and just like, she's like 100 pounds, but she's got attitude.
Spice.
She's got an attitude problem. you know?
Okay.
And she put me in my place real quick. And I was like, I want to fly you to LA. I'm doing a record out here. And she's like, you got to go get an STI screening. And I was like,
You do kind of look like you might.
yeah. I give that off.
It's better to be safe,
So I said, you got it. I went to a Planned Parenthood. It was the only place that I could think that was going to get me the results as fast as I needed them. And I
You're
was
like, I'll go get screened, but I
Yeah.
don't want to wait very long.
yeah. So anyway, they said, if you don't hear from us, that's good news.
Mm-hmm.
And so I called them Monday morning and was like, and I left a message, and they called me back and left me a voicemail and said like, hey, you're all good, all clear. And I was like, great. I saved the voicemail. I sent it to her, and then she flew to LA.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
You kind of like followed protocol. That's great.
Yeah, it's pretty funny, but I really respected that about her.
Yeah.
And, that was our third date, was at Shangri-La, working with Rick Rubin on this record.
Wow.
Yeah, it was bizarre.
That sounds like a pretty cool little run, though.
Yeah,
How old are you?
I'm 28.
28 years old. So you got married when you were 27. Before that, what was the longest relationship you had?
4 years.
Oh, that's quite a long time. Mm-hmm. What happened?
Well, I mean, she's a sweet girl, but,
Fuck her?
she really wanted to live in like a tropical place, and
Oh, was she a hippie?
yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think she still lives in Bali.
Once they do ayahuasca.
Yeah,
They're gone.
She ended up doing a similar thing in Maui. It's where they like burn the holes.
And the frog poison?
Yeah, she did that.
Yeah.
And she came back and was like, I don't know if this is.
Oh my God.
And then she went to Bali, and I don't know. It just kind of
She's
fell
like,
apart.
Mercury's in retrograde. The moon's not aligning. I'm not sure this is going to work. The tree spoke to me.
Right.
Yeah.
And I actually broke up with her, and then it was one of those like, it was a really toxic relationship, really codependent, a lot of substance abuse on both parties, and just kind of went round
That
and round.
sounds fun.
It was fun.
Until she
Yeah.
felt like
Venus wasn't aligning with Saturn anymore.
Yeah, or whatever it is. Yeah. But, we kind of broke the cycle. Mm-hmm. And then I went on like the dating app like journey, and I hated that. So
we went fire emoji.
And it all worked out. Yeah.
All right. Do you have any fetishes?
Fetishes. Let's see. Not really. No.
Foot fetish?
No. Not
Nipple
a foot
clamps?
guy. Not into nipple clamps, really. No.
Hanging from hooks?
No hooks. I'm
Bondage?
No.
Whipping?
Maybe if it's done right. Yeah.
Okay. I had to get something.
Yeah.
You look like a naughty boy.
Oh yeah. But I'm pretty white bread. But I like to.
Yeah.
I'm open to whatever.
Do you think sex is better with the lights on or off?
On.
Okay.
Yeah.
Full blast?
I don't want to fuck in a Kmart, but like I want to see what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What kind of music do you like to listen to when you have sex?
My wife can't take it serious if there's music playing.
Really?
She feels like I'm trying to seduce her too much.
Okay.
So as of late, it's not been any music playing in the house.
Just
but
silent?
Like, yeah, usually it's like Forensic Files on in the background.
Nice.
Or something like that.
Yeah. Not shocking. Have you ever had sex to your own music?
Not on purpose, but it's
Did it
happened.
just come on the radio?
Yeah, it's happened before, and that's a weird feeling. I wouldn't recommend it. Well, I'd recommend everybody else to have sex to my music, but
Yeah.
not mine, not me.
Would you, if you were single, would you date the hawk to a girl?
Yes. Yeah, I would. Yep.
She's hot. I
Yes.
hope we find her.
She is.
She
Yeah.
deleted all of her social media accounts, and I also want to talk to her. If you're out there,
Hawk to a girl, please.
come give me a hawk to a. What's your favorite era?
Favorite era?
Yeah.
Like,
20s, 30s.
I really like that, like late 60s, like counterculture movement. There was so much going on, and there was so
Peace
much
and love.
Yeah, that, but also like the music at the time, and just like the race barriers being broken, like musically especially. I was just really into that, like Muscle Shoals sound down in Alabama.
Yeah. Who's your favorite band or musical artist of all time?
That's a tough one. Off the top of my head, Dwayne Allman probably. Dwayne Allman was a real stud, and he, he was just really tenacious. And he died when he was 24, and he got a lot of shit done before he passed.
I don't even know who that is.
So he founded the Allman Brothers band with his brother Greg Allman, and Greg Allman was cool as shit. Like dated, like married Cher in the 70s, and wore a purple velvet suit.
Yeah.
Just really cool dudes.
But I don't know any of those people.
I'll send you some music.
Okay. I would love
I'll
that.
make you a playlist.
That'd be so nice. Kind of like in high school when you would make someone a CD. Oh my gosh. When someone would make me a CD,
Yep.
I was like, we were married.
Yeah, I saw that happen a lot. I did not.
You never did that?
No, and nobody ever did it for me. I didn't have a lot of luck in high school.
Really? Well, you were probably a musician. You were getting beat up.
Well, I always had a good bit of size on my, classmates, and they didn't mess with me physically, but emotionally.
God, those fuckers.
I know, kids are the worst.
Mean.
Yeah, they're terrible.
They are terrible. Sometimes they don't get any better as they grow into adults.
That's true. They kind of stay the same.
Yeah.
Let's get into our main course questions.
What was dating like in high school?
I remember going on a few dates. I had a real thing for like girls who were like freshly off of or like using like opioids.
Oh.
So that was kind of a pattern that I repeated. And I was seeing this girl that was way too old for me. She was like 25 and I was like 17.
She was your drug dealer.
No, I wasn't doing opioids.
You
I
just
mean,
like people who were doing opioids.
I don't know what it was. I just had a thing for chicks that like had that like heroin chic. So that's what I was kind of into.
Like skinny? Like it was more like the look too? Because usually they're like skeletal.
Well, I mean, it wasn't really the skeletal thing because
It was the incoherent thing?
not the incoherence either. Just, I don't know, there was a brokenness in them that I kind of recognized.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't abuse opioids, I abused everything
You
else.
didn't need to. You were just broken naturally.
Yeah, the
So you
trauma
need-
did it for me. So, but yeah, this one girl, I took her on a date and she like fell asleep in the car, and I was trying to take her home, and I was like, "Where's your house?" And she's like asleep, and she like, was really just,
Out of it?
yeah.
Yeah, opioids will do that to you. What do you think is the worst thing that could happen on a first date?
I mean, them falling asleep is pretty bad.
Was that a first date?
That was a first and only, yeah.
Dang.
And we worked together at Mellow
She got
Mushroom.
a good nap time in with you.
Yeah, I guess she felt comfortable enough to go to sleep around me. But yeah, I mean, I went on a first date one time with this girl, and I actually found out recently that she passed away. But
Oh.
I was 16. I took her out on a date, and then I didn't hear from her for a long time. And then she finally reached out, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, hey, it's so good to hear from you. What's been going on? I haven't heard from you in so long." She was like, "Oh, I'm good. I was hoping I could buy some pot off of you." And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure." So I still sold her some pot, but I
Yeah.
thought she wanted to rekindle that spark.
Yeah, and she was just looking for drugs.
No spark.
No
just
spark.
drugs.
Just blunts. I mean, there was a spark if you think about it. It just
Hey,
wasn't for you.
no, not for me.
What's your like go-to breakup? Like when you break up with a girl, do you ghost them? Do you communicate? Do you just stay in the relationship and stick it out?
Now that was my, yeah. I mean, that was my whole thing early on, was just, I would just kind of sit around and wait for them to leave, I
Did
wouldn't
your
recommend
behavior
that.
get worse so that it would push them to the edge?
Yep. Subconsciously, I think that was a big part of it. Yeah.
And how do you behave poorly?
I mean, it's all the things that I kind of practice now, because I'm like an overly communicative like partner, and I try to be really transparent and really like open with my wife, and just like, whether it has to do with my sobriety or my emotional issues, I try to be like overly communicative. And I think in the past I would just kind of not do that, and then I would just, any attention I could get from any woman, I would not shy away from it.
Right.
So there was a lot of just like emotional, intimacy that would happen.
With
out-
I see.
You know what I mean?
Like flirting, like through text and stuff with other people.
Yeah. If I could get attention, I needed all the validation I could get.
That makes sense. Do you have any icks?
Icks would be, just being rude to a waiter.
Yeah,
I've
that
had
seems to
that.
be a common one.
I've had that happen before. Being rude to a waiter. Heroin addiction. Bring that
We've
up
changed.
again. Yeah.
So we went from liking it to not liking it.
I've grown up. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So what was the shift? When did you decide you didn't like, was it the girl falling asleep in the car?
Well, I think I just grew, and, a lot of therapy.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to find somebody with that familiar brokenness. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I still see, I could probably still be attracted to a heroin addict. I don't know.
There's still something there.
Weight loss journeys can be really challenging. I have tried a ton of different ways to lose weight. I've tried fasting, I've tried working out twice a day, meal plans, meal prepping, healthy eating, and it works for a while, but it doesn't keep that body fat off forever. So now there's a better way with the Real Body program. If you've heard of Ozempic or Wegovy, you've probably heard three things. They're effective, but they're expensive, and they're hard to get. That's where Real comes in. Through Ro, you can access prescription compounded GLP-1s with the same weight loss ingredient as brand name GLP-1s at just a fraction of the cost. Ro has compounded GLP-1s in stock now. You can get it in 1 to 4 days if you qualify, and Ro members have support throughout the process. If eligible for medication, patients have access to their provider on demand for any questions. You can also see if you qualify from the comfort of your own home. Go to ro.co/date. Memberships start at just $99 for your first month. Medication costs are separate. That's ro.co/date. Go to ro.co/safety for black box warning and full safety information. Compounded medication is not required to and does not receive FDA review or approval. Prescription only. You know when you discover a new binge-worthy show or a song that you bump on repeat and you just have to share it with your friends? That's kind of what it feels like when you discover that Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. We use Mint Mobile at YMH Studios, and it's been so easy to use. And we're getting our wireless plan for such a good deal compared to other providers. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. To get this new customer offer and your new 3-month premium wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/date. That's mintmobile.com/date. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/date. $45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details.
This episode is sponsored by DraftKings. Download the DraftKings Casino app and have your favorite real money casino games right at your fingertips. New customers who use my promo code DATE and play just $1 will receive $100 in casino credits instantly. Choose from over 300 real money games, slots, blackjack, roulette, and live dealer games whenever you want. With more real money games added regularly, DraftKings Casino is changing the game with new ways to play. My favorite game to play is blackjack. DraftKings Casino has awarded over $100 million in jackpot winnings. If DraftKings Casino isn't available in your state yet, check out DraftKings Daily Fantasy app, where you have a shot at winning cash prizes all season long. And rest assured, DraftKings is safe, secure, and reliable. Head to the DraftKings Casino app right now. Sign up using promo code DATE. Play just $1 and instantly receive $100 in casino credits. Plus, come back weekly for your own blockbuster bonus.
Yeah, but I don't have too many icks. I'm pretty easy to please.
What's your guilty pleasure?
Guilty pleasure? Man, I don't have a lot of guilty pleasures. I'm pretty open about all of them. You know? Like,
If you want to do something, you do it.
yeah, all my pleasures are, out in the open.
All right. How long do you date someone until you introduce them to your family?
I do it too fast, and my wife will tell you that. I think like our 3rd date, I was like, my family lives in Greenville and she lived in Charlotte, so I was like, oh yeah, my dad's gonna come up and have lunch with us.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, I thought
so
it was.
So you're kind of casual about it.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It's not like I'm gonna take you home and like introduce you, because my family's a little broken and all over the place anyway. So there's no like real moment like that.
Yeah. I feel like if I'm dating someone and I really like you, I want to introduce you to my family as quickly as possible so that I can insert a sense of like entrapment.
Yeah.
So then it's like, well, now you've met my family, and now we're more serious.
Yep.
So
if someone gets married, you're probably my +1.
yeah.
You're
So
locked
that's
in.
my way of like taking things to the next level. And usually I do that much too quickly too. Have you ever dated someone? I mean, this is kind of a silly question knowing that you like opiate opioid addicts. But like going into a relationship, I'm not even gonna ask you the question. It's so stupid. Of course you like red flags. Is there such a thing as a guy being too nice to a woman?
That's an interesting question. That's a good question because I think you can be too available, too nice, and I fell victim to that many times.
Did you? How?
Oh yeah. I mean, just wearing my heart on my sleeve and just being available at anybody's, beck and call. And if you do that, I feel like people kind of grow tired of you, or they think you're just a doormat.
How do you counter that without playing a game?
It's tough. That's one of the tough questions of dating. It's not something I ever really figured out. I just met my match,
You got lucky.
I did. I mean, I had no game. I sent 2 fire emojis, I had no real strategy. I was just drunk on a tour bus and like
You're like, oh, she's
shooting
hot.
emojis, and I was like, wow, look at her.
Let's see. What is the best quality a woman can have?
Oh, good taste in music, for sure. Good taste in music, and short of that, just an open mind to music, and
Yeah. What is bad taste in music?
I mean, again, it kind of goes back to like the guilty pleasure thing. Like, my wife loves like musicals and shit. So like, if we get in an argument like on a car ride, like she'll put on like the Rent soundtrack because she knows I hate it so much. I hate musicals so much.
Like Broadway musicals?
Yeah.
Can't stand them?
Nah, not for me. Or she'll put on like the Grease soundtrack, and I'm like, gritting my teeth.
See the anger in your teeth just now.
Yeah, it's terrible. Like, did you see the Elton John biopic?
No.
I mean, it was okay, but like I
I saw the Freddie Mercury one.
I haven't
Queen.
seen that one yet, but the Elton John one was like a musical,
Yeah.
and I felt trapped when I went to see it in the theater. I like 20 minutes in, this dude starts singing to me, and I got really pissed because I thought it was just going to be a proper biopic, and it was not. But she likes musicals, and I can't really get behind that. But like, I don't know. She was a music theater major, so what are you going to do?
Well, I guess, would you ever date a fan?
Ooh, yeah, that got dicey. Like in the Tinder days, that got really weird.
Really?
Yeah, like being on Bumble or Hinge or any of those like horrible places, and I mean, I wasn't really aware of like my status at the time, and being in Nashville, I was just like, hey, whatever. Everybody's doing the dating app thing, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And this girl was like trying to figure out if it was really me or whatever. And she came over and she ended up being way more of a fan than I anticipated, and it was really weird.
Yeah.
No.
Kind of fell all over you a little bit.
Yeah. But also just like wanted to see what my house was like, and like it was just really fucking weird. I felt like I needed to move after that.
What is the best way to meet someone?
Best way to meet somebody. These are all really great questions.
Thank you.
I mean, good old fashioned bar. Never
Yeah.
go wrong, And I still enjoy dive bars. I mean, I don't drink anymore, but I like to go out and shoot some pool. Sometimes you meet somebody like that. Luckily, I don't have to meet anybody, thank God. I hated dating so much.
Who should pay on a first date?
I mean, I'm a good Southern boy. I believe the man should pay, but, to each their own.
Yeah. And what is your idea of a great first date? Like, where would you go?
Ooh.
What would you do?
I like the movies. I really do.
Really? I always feel like the movies is like a 50-50 shot. Because you can't talk during a movie.
Right. It's a good cop-out, like, if there's not a lot of good conversation to be had.
Yeah.
So it is a good second date.
Yeah.
Or maybe if you're married, you go to the movies because you don't really have to sit and talk.
Yeah.
And just enjoy a film. So you don't have to make conversation. But a nice dinner, maybe a show.
Like a musical?
No musicals. Yeah, but I remember like me and Briley's second date was like we went to this place in Charlotte. She was living there at the time, and I'll just tell you about this because it was a crazy fucking second date, and I didn't think there was going to be another date. She took me to this place called the Village Poet, I think it was called, and this really great like singer-songwriter was playing, and we went and watched his set, and then afterwards we went to this like speakeasy bar around the corner, and she had like 5 French 75s.
Oh.
And yeah, like 3 to 5. 3's the limit with those. And anyway, like after that, she like fell in this bush. I had to like help her get out, and then she was just like dancing and like thought shit had just come out by Megan Thee Stallion. So she was like playing that on her phone and dancing in the middle of the street, and she was just like unhinged. And I was like, I just got to get this girl home. I don't have a car here, but my parents live 45 minutes south. Maybe my dad can come pick me up.
Wow.
3 a.m. But I ended up almost getting in a fight with this guy because like she was dancing and just like in the middle of the street, and he was like trying to grab up on her. And I was like, hey man, I'm just trying to get this girl
You're
home.
like, this isn't a strip club.
I'm like, you're having a little too much fun here,
Yeah.
buddy. And he was like really, really angry and wanted to fight me. And I was like, I'm not going to get in a fight over this girl. Not yet. And put her in the car, got her home, and then I was just sitting there figuring out what the hell am I going to do. And she had a great deal of wine at the house, so I was just drinking solo cups of wine, and then I passed out outside on her patio chair.
Oh my gosh.
And she woke up in the morning, and we got breakfast. So,
Wow. Wow. What a date.
yeah,
So she got wasted, so then you got wasted.
I'm never to be outdone. Yeah.
Would you ever date someone on OnlyFans?
Yeah, why not?
Hey, some people don't want to date someone on OnlyFans. They
I don't
feel
know.
like that's just a slut.
What's wrong with that?
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. What's your exit strategy for a terrible first date?
Probably just dissociation. I mean, I just kind of check out, just kind of cut the lights out and just get through it.
Just blur it all out.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's bad dates, and you just you learn from bad situations, I guess. But
Yeah.
you just see you later.
Is height a deal breaker for you?
No, I mean, I remember when I was in my dating phase, I went out with this girl a couple times. She was very sweet, and she was like 6 foot something, like a volleyball player, and she was like way taller than me, even with cowboy boots on. I mean, I'm like 6 foot with cowboy boots on,
Yeah.
and she would tower over me. I kind of liked it.
Really?
It was kind of neat. Yeah.
That's cool, little dominating.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, maybe that's to go back to the fetish thing. Maybe that's one for me,
Yeah, taller girls.
or just the domination thing.
Yeah.
Slightly. My wife likes to. We always like to role play. Like people have called her a gold digger online. I'm like, she made more money than me when I met her. She was working at Bank of America. I kind of pulled her down into the scourge of society, where I was kind of lurking around. So we role play that a little bit, but yeah, maybe taller women,
Yeah?
domination a little bit.
What do you think is a key to a good relationship?
It's been said a million times, I'm sure, but communication is the number one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's why it's such a good way to end a relationship if you just don't communicate with someone.
I mean, right. I would never recommend it. I feel such guilt for like my past relationships, but they happened for a reason, so I can be in a position now with the woman I love to give her like everything she deserves from a partner.
Yeah.
But I had to kind of learn those lessons.
Have you ever been in a fight over a girl?
Fight over a girl. Man, I just never really saw the point. You know? Never really saw the point in that. If a friend and I were going to fight over somebody, you know, it's not a very good friend.
Yeah.
Or I wasn't being a very good friend.
Well, I guess we'll go to our dessert question. How did you propose to your wife?
Let's see. So I met her, or the first night I met her in person, not just on Instagram, was at this amphitheater in Raleigh, North Carolina. And, you know, she wanted to go see the stage after everything was cleared off. And that's where we had our first kiss. And she, you know, she left and I got on the bus and left. And it was, you know, I really missed her like right away. I tried to get her to come on the bus and go to DC with me. And she said, the fuck? And anyway, so when I proposed, we were back playing in Raleigh. And I just, you know, had it set up like there was a radio interview at the Red Hat Amphitheater and all this and that, and just, you know, lured her over there. And when we got on the stage where we'd first kissed, I got down and asked her.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, I thought so. But, you know, I had a really shitty tour manager at the time, and he did not really approve of my relationship because he would like to kind of cling on to me and like use it as an opportunity to meet women, I think.
Oh.
He was just kind of a sucky.
Well, that's kind of selfish and shitty.
Yeah, he was not, you know, he was not a great tour manager, but he was also, I don't think, the best person. But he'll figure it out. He's a young guy. But I wish him all the best. But, you know, I remember we were in Athens, Georgia, and we were going from Athens to Charlotte, and that's where I was going to pick up the ring. So when we got to Raleigh, I could ask her to marry me. Excuse me. And while we were in Athens, Raleigh was taking a nap in my bunk on the bus, and this tour manager was in the back talking to the band, and the band was like, why are we going to Charlotte for the day off? Like, most of us live in Greenville, which is like an hour south of Charlotte. And he's like, oh, because Marcus is a fucking dumbass. He's got to pick up the ring, propose to this stupid bitch, and like, and Riley's laying in the bed and heard all of it.
Oh my gosh.
So he blew the surprise.
What a dickhead.
I know, yeah.
I hope you fired him shortly after that.
Yeah, he was fired shortly thereafter.
Man.
Yeah.
Is there any advice that you would give anyone when it comes to like tough times in a relationship? Any advice you would give people?
Man, these are all such great questions.
Makes you really think about dating, huh?
Yeah. And how I never want to do it again.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think, yeah, it's a compliment. I think, you know, if you're going through tough times with your spouse, just, I mean, I don't know, you just like, with my wife, I got to kind of figure out, like, do you need space right now, or do you want me to be around? I kind of got to figure out, like, I mean, it goes back to communication. Like, do you need space? I'll give you that. Or do you want me to come in? And, I mean, really just not saying anything hurtful, you know, trying not to be too volatile.
Yeah.
It's fucking tough.
It is. Sometimes space is good though, like weekends, like maybe if you have to travel somewhere or go do something, like even just a few days can like really spark things back up and make you miss someone and realize that. Kind of always noticed that myself. Well, is there anything else that you would like to share or say?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
You can plug your socials as well.
oh, sure. See if I remember them. MarcusKingOfficial.com. I know that one.
Okay, is that your website?
That's my website.
Okay,
Yep,
we can
go
find all
there.
your info there. Great.
Go there for all tour dates and, you know, a lot of big shows coming up. Hope to see you all on the road. And hope to
Cool.
come back for a second date.
Yeah, of course. I'd love to have you. Thank you for coming on. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date.